something, five, something. Do you have a code on your body somewhere? Crazy Bill Butt. Are you a pumpkin, or are you wearing somebody else's skin? I don't really know. I don't really know what vibe we're going for there. Also, was that the person that I heard moaning? Where'd the guy go? It moved. Where else would the code? Where else would the other code numbers be? Anywhere around here? No. Just a little distracted. I'm trying to find the code. I'm free to get out of here. There has to be another part of this room we could go. I don't think I want to open this door anymore. I mean, this is where we're trying. I think there might be a padlock on. What the fuck was that? Why do I hear somebody whispering? Oh my god, David, is that you? Did you also end up down here? Wait, hold on. Let me go talk to you. You were calling me earlier. You said I needed to get some rest. I couldn't. How do I get over here? David, could I jump this? Could I jump this gate potentially? I don't think you can hear me. Huh. Not a good idea, Jeff. Well, I don't really know where else I could go. Ooh! Something, something, five. Damn, this bitch is just moving around willy-nilly. How the hell are you? You got some stealth level type shit. Why don't I take the machete out of her hand? I feel like that would be very useful. We could do the last one. Because we know it's 5-4. 2-5-4. Where the 2 is? Don't know, don't care. Get me out of here. I don't really want to talk to David right now. I knew it. He was fucking floating through. He probably just ate the rest of that fucking person's body. I don't know why they'd leave the leg piece. Are you alive? Oh, you're alive.
Yeah.
Did you pluck your eyebrows out of your head? I can see your new haircut, David. I'm loving it. Oh, do you want me to sit down with you? You're late. You know, I'm sorry I'm late, man. You're late. What? That's his response about the fact that he's stuck down here with a fucking psychopath that eats people? Chat, have any of you had a dream that realistic? If that was fully just me dreaming, I don't think I would be able to go to sleep. I've slept so much, I had a weird dream, really. Well, no time to waste. I need to get dressed. I'm running late. Oh, now I'm gonna actually fucking experience it. Oh, hell no. Grab my keys. I need to get dressed. Fuck. Alright, where do I leave the camera? Oh my god. Don't tell me it's gonna be like some Outlast bullshit where there's night vision. Where did I leave the camera? Right there. That was a Polaroid. Oh, I'm cooked. Why does every horror game have to take this bitch ass pivot? In theory, I've got everything. Just missing the keys. Already saw those. So I'm a photographer, like Tobey Maguire. Maybe I'll turn into Spider-Man and kill that bald guy that was just trying to kill me. John, 28-year-old forensic photographer. Nights like this, rest never lasts. There's always another call, another case, another guy. I'm kind of like Dexter. Hard pivot, chat. We're not Peter Parker, we're Dexter. Do you need Peter Parker? No, Tobey Maguire specifically. They really shined on his role as a photographer compared to the other two. Forensic photographer, so I go investigate dead bodies. So, like, don't make me a forensic photographer. All right, well, there's a crackhead staring at me from, I don't know, maybe 30 yards away. If he rushes me, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I was gonna say, if I'm a forensic photographer, you know, I should probably have a crew with me of sorts. Buddy, you can't hide behind the pole. I know you're there. Buddy, are you on the train tracks now? Where the fuck did you just go? You can't disappear like that. I know you're not a paranormal being. Where did he just disappear to? Jend a Romance by Corto de Parto. Pre-order tickets. Noi Grand Theater. Like, why would I go alone?
Dog, I don't know what you're asking. What are you asking for? Very nice. So please, what are you asking me to do? What do you... What the fuck? What are you... No, I'm not fucking gay. I'm not getting banned. Like, what the... Show me your brief. What the fuck is a... No, what the fuck? No, no! What the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Dog, first of all, that would just... I'm a minor, so that's just wrong.
You have to go more strategic, especially if the guy's larger than me. If it's a woman and she's smaller than me, I could go more of a brutish task. You know, like if she tried to stab me, I could just like body check her into the sidewall. But if it's a guy that's like 6'5", he's fucking picking me up and ground pounding me like he's a Hulk. You know, he's fucking, not literally, figuratively. Well, literally and figuratively. Not in a sexual manner. But another day, here we go. That wasn't meant to be a pause. Chat, no, I'm serious. Did I just take a picture? Or, oh. Another day, another dollar. I'm not confused why there's a naked body hanging from the rafters. I'll start with some general shots of the scene. What the fuck is that? I'm dealing with that on the regular. That guy's missing both of his arms, his feet, or both of his hands, his feet, and his head.
So lovely, I haven't showed you shit. What are you talking about?
Take a picture of the foot. Kind of looks like the foot I saw in my dream. I'm going to go out on a limb here and use my forensic knowledge and my degree to determine that this person is probably the owner of that foot over there. They're also missing their genitals. Head probably lines up over there. Number 5 is just a blood stain. Don't know how that happened. Do you think they were killed first and then hung up here? Also, chat, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, was this an organ harvesting operation here? Do you see all the cuts down the side of the body? Maybe they were put in a bathtub. Looks like the eyes were harvested as well, so maybe this is a profiting-based thing. Does this woman have her eyes? Her eyes are closed, I can't tell.
Sleep? Bro, I just slept for like 10 hours. Why would I sleep? Sleep? This isn't a sleep stream anymore, bro. It's outside. It's daytime. It's not a sleep stream anymore. If you wanted to watch the sleep stream, you could have watched the sleep stream while I was asleep.
I didn't realize that. That would work. Joe's on a side mission? Yeah, I was just photographing myself. I didn't realize that I had to take pictures in the exact angle they want me to. General shots complete.
So lovely, bro. I'm actually about. I don't like this, bro. You're actually a pedophile. You're actually a nonce, mate.
Extensive mutilation, right leg and both hands removed. Whoever did this wanted it displayed, not hidden. Yeah, no shit.
No, stop fucking asking, dog. I'm not doing whatever you want, you perv.
What the fuck do I need to do? Bro said I need better lighting before I take photos. Like I'm gonna go grab a fucking flashlight out of my pocket. Nino understands. I thought there'd be a guy in that alleyway. Do not enter. Maybe I go back to the car, grab one of the studio lights. Oh, you think I could move them? Oh! Mr. Genius. You, sir, are something you're very intelligent. Okay, okay. I didn't realize I could set up all these cameras. I need to set up any more. Start taking photos. You're slow out. I can't step on the evidence. It'll ruin the investigation. How many fucking lights do I have? That's gotta be all of them. Lighting set ready to document the evidence. The crow up there eating something.
So you spent your life waiting so few days. Oh, I just stepped on glass from that glass was shattered last night on stream. Bro, get the fuck out of the stream. I'm actually about look, shattered that glass on stream last night, bro. Well, I'm actually gonna go on my PC and time you out. Oh, 20. Oh, my God.
Like a hotel, arranged a place for him to stay tonight. Like we could stay at the Ma's house. Just go to a hotel. Shape plays like watching a kid shove a cube into a circle-shaped hole. That's fucking mean. That's fucking mean. Why would you say that? I'm trying to understand you're high. I'm not high, bro. They don't give me directions. I need a red YouTube arrow to tell me where to go. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing.
What is you actually are just a perv, mate? Get out of my stream. Get out. Get out.
Weird ass one where it wants to meet me at the door. I just need to make sure my Airbnb comes first or else the keys in the mailbox. Strange. I guess that's they handle later arrivals. Yeah, do your fucking murder in this house.
Get out of the stream, man. No one wants you here. I'm timing your ass out for a fucking month. Alright, dog, you're literally getting timed out for 24 hours. That's the max I can time you out for. Literally, man, like.
Fucking nothing. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this house. I already hate the fucking house. Creepy ass kitchen. Why is there stuff? Dude, am I staying at like a family member's home? Well, nobody's here? What the hell is this? Oh. This is the bathroom? Turn it on. Oh my god, will twist your dick if you fucking come near me, bitch. Where's the fucking link from? What's the flag? Oh my god, there's a fuse missing. It should be around here. I'm staring at the ground. I'm staring at the fucking ground. Go. Go. Fucking put that shit in. Put that shit in. Flip the switch. Oh my god, let it get mad quiet. What if it's a girl? Taking her. I'm on it. Candle. See what I can use to open it. Oh my god, see what I can use to open it. Dude, I'm gonna kick that shit off the instant. Are you kidding me? It's the whole ass house. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I gonna use to fucking break the door down? A bottle of bleach? Nothing. There's nothing useful here. The radio? Oh, I'm so cooked. What do I use? Ah! What do I use? Chat. Do you see any items that are useful? What's that? Why is there just a hand crank in a fucking wall? Oh my god, I hear flies like there's a rotting body. Oh, we gotta open the door. That did nothing. What did that do? What did that do? That did nothing. No teeth. No teeth. What was that for? Why did that? Alright. Alright. Keep in mind, this looks like the exact thing that I saw in the beginning of the game where fucking Freddy Fazbear came out and fucking murdered me. I'm Shadow Freddy. What the fuck? That was not human. What was that? Just take all the fucking items. All the fucking items. Ah! Oh my god, I only saw, I didn't even see his face. I didn't even see his face. Thank fuck I didn't see his face. Oh my god, thank fuck I didn't see his face. No, literally, that thing looked fucking weird as shit. I was just staring at his chest. Oh my god, did it look creepy? It looked like a meat monster, like that. Am I stuck in a body bag? What is happening in this game right now? Bro. Did it lock me in the room? I think I just blacked out. Oh, it trapped me. Oh, it trapped me. Oh, no. I don't have a fucking flashlight. I don't have a fucking flashlight. You want me to walk down that hallway? Okay. Okay. I'm not even looking right or left. I'm not even looking right or left, bitch. Oh my gosh. 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 I hate this. Turn, pivot. Don't know what that was behind me, and I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking behind. We meet again, new mannequin. This time you have eyeballs. They don't fit you very well, if I'm being honest. You don't have eyelids. They're kind of just set. Oh, I thought you were a mannequin. You're real. Oh, you look at me. Okay. Oh, that's sick. Let me guess. It's gonna be behind me. What? Oh my god, run! Said Cool Baron. Where, you fucking dumbass? Where am I gonna run? Oh. This is my house? What is this? Who the fuck is that? Oh my god, is this how I get out? Wait, door is Alcatraz, it's 9211. How do you know it's 9211? And also, would it make sense mathematically? Where's the other fucking thing? Do you think I should just have my camera out and then, like, randomly I'll see some shit? I don't know where the other... On the computer? Oh, 9 plus 2 does equal 11. Oh, shit. And then that would be the last digit. Do you think that's what we're supposed to do? That would be the only potential right thing. But I don't see it. I don't know, man. I'm just guessing. That's a very educated guess. Pre-play chatter. Pre-play chatter. Never mind. Never mind, you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. It would actually be 11 to... No, it'd be 11 to 9. Well, you need Joe Bard as well. Hey, Jack can't do it alone. You need me. You gotta split the numbers around, buddy. Let me guess, the mannequin's gonna fucking chase me? Or show up again? Oh my god, is this it? I leave. Is that it? No, I'm still in the... There's multiple of you. Why are you pointing at that one? This one ain't got no eyes. Oh, she stabbed herself. No, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. They move when there's no light. Ooh, that's awesome. That's really cool. Let's shut that door. Dude, what is that moaning noise? What is that moaning noise? Is that a baby or an animal? I need to find something to climb up there. The table! Just move it. It's gonna make me get a fucking ladder. It's gonna make me get a fucking ladder. Just move the chair. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. Can I leave? What is this? Camera? How the hell am I fucking mannequins again. They said they were watching me. They're gonna be behind me. Don't have them chase me. Don't have the cliche chase me. Let me get out. Let that be it. Let that be it. Let's end off on a good note, man. Enter the cells? Ugh! Oh, how much longer? Oh my god, who is that? They have multiple people trapped down here. What's in here? Oh my god, fucking way. There's vents. You think I could escape from the vents? There's gotta be something useful here, right? Wherever that woman singing is very serenading. I mean, honestly, I can't really tell if this guy's having a good time or not. Doesn't seem like it'll open with a push. I need to find something to open it. What was that noise that came from the vent? Need a screwdriver to open it. I knew I was going into vents. Knew it! I had called that. Don't make it a big frog so you make me just pop out somewhere else. Yes! I could definitely use that axe. Two endure the purification have been isolated to begin the transformation process. The other two couldn't withstand the fear. The body doesn't always accept the truth. Oh my god, so were those mannequins that were like stalking me like previously human and they turned them to something else? What? He is here. They might open that door. So all of those mannequins were human and they're transforming them into those monsters by fear? That was loud. Oh, it broke out. 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 That's not good. Can I read that note? That's not a note. Should I go in the cage and look? Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Don't tell me he's open. Is this open? Oh, thank fuck, that's close. Okay, I'm gonna go leave. I'm gonna go leave now. Have a nice life. You know, I'll call somebody, let them know that you're here. Maybe they'll help you. Maybe they won't. I don't know. You as well, sir. Have a fucking wonderful time. I'm gonna be on my way now. I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna go the way. Okay, I can go left. Wheel straight. I'm gonna. Oh, I have to go the way that she went. Okay. Yep. That's always lovely. I gotta follow the creepy monster in these dark tunnels. It's right next to me. Ah! Bro, they keep. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Nah, they trapped me here. Nah, they trapped me here. What the fuck was that? Oh, is that easy? Like, why are they making it that easy to escape? Can I ask that? They keep locking me in here, and then they're like, alright, we're just gonna give you the exact tool you need to get out of here. Hey, sorry we're gonna scare the shit out of you, lock you in a cage, but we're gonna give you the key. This gas is burning, need to shut it off. The fuck, I can shut off the gas. I did see in the cell they had that pipe I could have twisted. Oh, maybe not. Oh. How do you think I shut off the pipe? It enjoys the chase. turning into one of them. Are you a sacrifice? No, I think that was like a transformation ritual. Am I alive? Oh no. What? It's not him. The fear still dwells within his body. Will be useful to bring the next ones. A few days later. Oh my god, wait, what? Was that supposed to be me outside waiting for the next guy to fight? I'm fucking with him. So it's a cyclical process. How the hell do people even rent out this house then? Oh my god, I'm not the one that rent that. Or is that me? No, I'm the one taking the picture. No. He's gonna like turn people. No, it's not. Oh my god, wait, I'm controlling this. What? Am I one of them now? I'm one of them now. Am I gonna go fucking kill this guy? Run out? Oh my god, wait, no, you think I could leave? No, he's right there. Okay, I'm gonna try and leave. I can't leave. I have to go here. I already lost, Chad. I already lost. I'm one of them now. I have to keep the process going. Kill him! Oh, that was quick. I just fucking karate chop him in the neck and he fainted. You missed the key. I can grab the key. Nearly 10 years, authorities have been investigating a series of disappearances linked to a clandestine group operating in a neighborhood on the outskirts of the city. The investigation began when John, a forensic photographer, failed to show up for work for several days. Last notification was the house rented by the department itself in that area. Upon investigating the site, several seemingly empty houses were discovered, all registered under different names within just a month, suggesting they were used to lure new tenants into the group. So it's like a cult, but like a death cult? This is based on a real story? Really? Beneath them, a network of interconnected tunnels revealed traces of organized activity documents recordings that mention a process of purification in the search for a chosen one. Inside the tunnels, human remains are found in various states of decomposition. my cam down so you guys can see the objective? Are you guys gonna complain about that? Yeah, you will. Go to the front door of the house and see if you can get inside. What am I gonna do though? I'm getting hired. How much money are they fucking paying? I'm feeling like a guy they found on fucking Fiverr. Yeah, just go to this abandoned farm so you can find any clues. Sopping wet. Well, what's abandoned? Oh, hell no. Is that a person? I don't want to go inside. There's a lot. What for something to pry it open in the barn? Maybe a crowbar of sorts? Some hedge clippers to clip the lock? That's what I would go with. I'd love if I had a fucking flashlight. Running in the rain on the fucking barn roof, too. The detail is insane, chat. Thus far, this is getting a thumbs up from me on the Steam review. Chad, if you were going to break open a lock, what would you use? A lock pick. I love how I just know how to lock pick. I'm a private investigator, Chad. Clearly, I know how to lock pick. Who would it? That person. No, I'm actually fucking geeking at the Scarecrow. I love how this is like the 90s. Wait, what year was the set in the 90s? They've been gone for 10 years. They're going to be wearing clothing from like the straight fucking 1600s. I can already tell you. That wasn't scared. That wasn't scared. That was alert. Okay? Wasn't scared. It was alert. I'm not scared. That's really quiet. Holy fuck. Okay. Bathtub's full. Yeah, why don't we pull that murky ass drain, dude? That's probably still water cooking up in there. Yuck. Oh my god, why am I getting nervous? Why? I'm not nervous. It's not nervous. It's just full on edge. Take a picture of the dead family. That's probably not gonna harbor any ghosts or beings towards me. And the brother hired me? Why doesn't the brother come investigate this shit himself? Fucking lame ass chud. I'm gonna need you to go see if you can find any evidence. Why don't you come with me? Dickhead. Very old home. It's a farmhouse. Just jerk off to scare the ghosts. So I think that is an honest tactic. Bob, let's give that guy VIP. I mean, it's really into the psyche of the ghosts, you know? Like, I mean, we don't know how scary these ghosts are, or how mean they may be. Like, are we gonna encounter the ghost of the missing family, or am I gonna encounter the ghost that killed the family? And he found out. Very disorganized kitchen. You think they have one of those plastic Tupperware bins where nothing's hard organized, you just throw all the fucking shit inside? Ethan, I know school's been hard lately. Kids can be mean. We'll get through this. Dinner's in the fridge. Love, Mom. Oh, that's so sad. What a sweet mother. Maybe dinner for her kid. Mother's gonna be alright. Good parent. Good parent. Now maybe make your kid not such a nerd. You know what I'm also noticing, Chad? This is the same house as Silent Hill 2, and I hate that. I hate how they all reuse the same fucking assets, because it makes me more nervous, because that game was really fucking scary. Bro, what am I looking for? This house are personal photos of Dante. Hello? On God, I'm hearing shit. Is there a flashlight button? Let me see controls. There's no fucking flashlight button? Oh my god, are you serious? It's so dark. What else am I looking for? Oh, family photos. Ah! Alright, so I think the mother's the evil ghost in us. The mom seems so sweet in the letters. You think it's all such a facade? See? To where? The mom killed her family? I don't think the mom killed her family. Why would she do that? Because her son was a lame chud. I'm sorry, definitely fucked up. Why would you do that? Toothbrushes in the fuck. We just got open toothbrushes in the cupboard where we quarters, dude. It should be in the bathroom or the trash. Why don't we just, they're just out in the open, perfectly just fucking sitting there. That's disgusting. Normal. That was a loud bang. That might have been the house settling, honestly. We'll never really know. We're sure. What was that? Was there blood? I swear that might have just been the game glitching. I saw something right in the corner. Oh, fuck this. probably running, I don't know, maybe Club Penguin at 10 FPS on that bitch. Is this kid have like a fucking creepy imaginary friend? Yeah, let's take a picture of the creepy ass fucking wheelchair too. Just sitting in the corner. I'm kicking your bitch ass down the stairs and you suck to me, son. I'm telling you that right now, bitch. I don't care if you're a dumbass goat. I am kicking your ass, okay? I'm kicking your ass. Why can't I move? What is happening? Am I supposed to be in this? I got like tunnel vision right now. Did you whack me over the head? Oh god. Is this supposed to be? What is this camera angle? I can't fucking see it. Mom is always in the greenhouse. She talks to the flowers more than she talks to me. She says they can help me more than I think. I don't understand. Oh shit, dude, they were feeding this kid like salad. Yo, I think I fucked up the game. I'm still in like this like weird state. Should I main menu this? Try taking a picture. I can't. Yeah, I got that horse vision right now. I got that horse vision, that horse fighting. I'm gonna main menu. I don't remember the last save. Fuck it. That might have been a really bad play. It'll be fine. Chat. All right, wait. No, we don't. We remember where everything is. We remember where everything is. Shut up. Creepy ghost. Keep that. Not scared anymore. Only gets you one time, okay? We go over. We take a picture of this shit. Bang. I start tweaking. I gotta drain the tub. Yum. Doing everything out of order. My bad. Flashlight? Where's the flashlight? Oh, there we go. Yeah, then everything freaks out. Okay.
I know you're in here.
Hey, right to the jaw.
Ethan, don't be scared. I'm not one of the mean ones. I'm not gonna bully you. I might take your drugs and everything, but you know that's just a part of the game, brother. Mom's always in the greenhouse. Probably should go to the greenhouse and go see Mom.
I don't like this. Make sure private investigator. You're built for this shit. You better lock in. How do I turn on the flashlight? It's dark as fuck. Am I supposed to just run through this? Get out of here. Let me out of here. Holy fuck. Instructions, go home. Actually, wait, what? I didn't take no. I'm getting a refund on that bitch. I'm actually gonna keep looking. On where am I? Family house? So where the hell's the greenhouse? Oh, it's over on the other side. Greenhouse is gonna be worse. Yeah, the dead mom's in there. You know what I'm thinking? The mom was like, oh, the herbs are gonna help. That bitch was growing opium. She was growing opium. She's gonna feed it to her kid. Her kid dies. Her kid haunts the dad. The dad kills the wife. And then the dad haunts himself. That's how this works. Also, when I used the term bitch, I did not mean that in a rude way. I meant that as a person. I would have said it if they were a man or a woman. That's not cat. Fuck you, Scully. Lock it. How are there this in the inside of my office. Oh, now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go alone to the cabin. That's what's gonna happen here. Oh, I got knocked out. Wait, I'm flashing back. Meeting time. Fell down the stairs, passed out with a mild concussion. Only small brain damage. Wait, now back in it.
What the hell happened?
Yo, why am I not dead? Man. What's making that fucking noise? Fuck this shit. Run! I'm going upstairs, bitch. I'm not scared. Bitch, I'm not scared. Where did the cabin go? I don't give a fuck. I'm in this bitch. Let's go. Pose a photo. Of what? Was that like a demon child on a Polaroid? Yo, if I never tab out of this, they can't jump scare me. I'll play the waiting game. Ah! My toes are sweating, bro. This is crazy. Oh God, something's humming. Nope. Nope. It's kind of serenading, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Something's happening. Go check it out. That's the mission right now. Fuck that. Now you think I go get that hammer? Yo, I don't give a fuck. That doll was the creepiest thing by far. That, like, when they're like that.
I'll clean it up while Henry cleans it up himself.
I'm gonna bob now. Ethan's made a terrible mess. Practically, he pooped on the floor. There's about 4 toy blocks on the ground. He's made a mess.
So, I better check it so it doesn't burn.
Wait, this is a lit-ass house before everybody died. A pool table in the living room. We got the OG gaming set on lock. Got an Atari. Yo, wait, this actually looks awesome. Soup on the stove. Kinda looks gross.
I need to add carrots. There might be some fresh ones in the greenhouse.
Fresh ones in the greenhouse. Rose mood changed so quickly, and this is so peaceful. Some shit from the ring, dude. Something that's crawling out of the TV or the well or something. You go from peaceful to terrible in about 4 seconds. Picking fresh carrots.
What is it?
No, no. Oh my god. No. Bro, can we just have like a 10-minute scene where I do some like regular monotonous tasks that's just fun?
You have been chosen. The soil remembers every name that touches it. Now it reaches through your blood, your house, your child, your future. Keep these things close and silent. Pray over them each night to still the voices. And when they call, do not answer, or they will take everything. Offer the gifts to the fire, and the curse may find another soul.
I'm not gonna lie, if I saw this shit in real life, I'd just toss it in the trash.
These things are cursed.
I would be
I have
scared,
to get rid of them immediately.
but I'm not playing
I'll
over.
burn them.
Oh, I'm gonna burn them? Well, that clearly doesn't work. If they die. Alright, I'll pray over feel anymore, just watching, waiting. Then Ethan got sick. Strange sicknesses that no doctor could explain. He stopped walking. He looked at me like he knew it was my fault. Maybe it is. Maybe this place is doing it. I can't tell anymore. My hands move before I can think. Something keeps forcing me to make new gifts, dolls, symbols, stars made of bone and wire. I don't even know why I'm doing it. I brought them to the fire hoping it would silence the voices, but it didn't. The whispers only grew stronger. They told me to keep everything in the attic. When I'm there, it feels calm, too calm, like they're waiting. Sometimes I hear footsteps above me, but the attic's above me. I think they're already inside.
Did Abigail do something to her family?
There should be an attic behind that wall. You know, Frank's the fucking paid private investigator with the fucking childlike skills here, Chad. Did Abigail do something to her family? Hey, brother, I think you're performing demonic rituals. I think that's pretty apparent by the glowing red liquid on the ground. Where am I supposed to go now? thought he was skinned. I didn't mean to. Ethan's gone. Henry too. There's blood everywhere. The gun is in my hand. I don't remember pulling the trigger. I swear I don't. The whispers keep telling me to free them. They wouldn't stop until I did. They said it was the only way. I tried to resist. I tried to fight them. When it was over, the voices went silent. For the first time, it was quiet. The silence was louder than the whispers. I can still see their faces when I close my eyes. Now that the truth is uncovered, I can finally rest. I wanted to end it long ago. The house wouldn't let me. Kept me here waiting for somebody to take over. I'm finally going to them, to Ethan and Henry. Thank you. So is this? Oh, is this the mom? What the hell happened to her? She's gonna move. Here he's getting on top of her like that. Here comes Frank with a fire voice line. I think
So,
she's dead.
she killed her family and herself. She was insane. But why didn't the police find this?
Spot on, Frank.
I have all the evidence now. I have to get out of here.
Spot on, Frank. Love you, man. Wow. Sherlock Holmes solves the case. Hurt somebody. Don't care. Leaving. Don't care. I got it, but I can't leave. How do I leave? 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 Jump out the window. Ah, you fucker! I knew you were up to some bullshit this entire time. You're the one that's been behind this. All right, we're throwing it down. We're throwing it down. I'm throwing it off. Get over here. Ah! You angry little weasel! Stop it! Stop it! Where am I? Oh, fuck. You're in the well? I don't think I'm in the well. Very wide well. If it says Frank, I swear. If it says Frank, bro, it's gonna say Frank and Frank's gonna be like, wait. If it says my name, does that mean I'm already dead? It's gonna say Frank. Look around. Why am I putting... Yup. What? Is this how many people have died here? Oh my god. Dude, how do I get the fuck out of here? Oh my god. Can I just leave? Please. Dude, I'm just aimlessly running. Oh no, that doesn't look fun. Oh no. I think I'm lost. What? I started. I know I'm close. This way. Bang, easy. I'm in the barn. My car's gonna be dead. My car's gonna be dead because I left the lights on. Oh my god, my car's gonna be dead. Don't do the stutter start. Frank, you dumb motherfucker. The abandoned car in Frank Hollis was discovered near the barn. So they're all just buried in the barn. Despite extensive searches, he was never found. The area has a long history of unexplained disappearances. You have to figure that out by playing the game. Locals warn. Locals warn. Stay away. You probably shouldn't go to that town when you hear that every family that lives there dies. That was a fun game. Scary as fuck.
Watch Orange County by Drillers on YouTube.
Alright, lock it. Vigil. This game contains disturbing and violent imagery, depictions of suicide, loud noises, and jump scares. Please proceed with caution. This game uses your webcam to detect when you blink. No webcam data is recorded or saved. Be sure to recommend playing the game with this feature enabled. Okay. Please don't. Okay, there it is. Look at the high quality chat. The HD webcam E-Beat C960. The peak gaming webcam. This is the original webcam that I streamed on, that I'm now using because it can't track both. Why am I so fucking white? Oh my god, I'm so pale. Please make sure your face is visible. Should I, oh wait, let me see if it'll track it with the light. It'll probably be too, no that's not, I don't think that's too dark. Setting up blink detection, this may take a while. Okay. After pressing begin, blink a few times towards the screen. Try to blink normally, not exaggerate. Oh, fuck no. Is this gonna be one of those endo games? Where when I close my eyes it moves? How many blinks were registered? I think that was the right amount. Calibration complete, close your eyes and begin. Oh my god, no, I'm gonna freak out, chat. No, I'm not gonna be able to play this. I already know this is gonna be fucking terrifying. I'm literally, this is gonna be the worst jump scares ever. Because it's gonna move. Is that a saw? What is that noise? I have to make sure to not, like, look at chat. Oh no, it still tracks it if I'm looking at chat. Damn, dude, I'm gonna have to be like, should I get clothespins? Just keeping my shit. I'm gonna be, now it's gonna make me realize how much I'm blinking. I'm gonna be manually blinking this whole game. Chat, you're manually blinking, by the way. Remember. Oh, fuck off. Press E to open door. Access denied. What? Where am shit from Depot and putting it. Yeah, collect boxes, Depot, incinerate Section A, and I can't leave until I'm done. Alright, simple enough. Oh, they have a little basketball hoop. Can I shoot something? Wait. Oh my god, watch this shit. Okay. Little, oh. Kind of lift dick in this ball here. How do I get a little power on this? Wow, that's, that's a very weak, I gotta have these things on. Alright, there we go. Yeah, for the achievement. Steam points, here I come! Score! Scan my eyes, bitch. Where do I put it? Oh, just in the incinerator. Simple enough. Oh. Am I doing this right? I'm gonna push it in. Hit the button? What button? Yes? There ain't no button. On the side? Are you blind? Yeah, I must be. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's on fire. Stop. I'm realizing, like, I don't blink for an extended period of time, and then I blink, like, 3 times in a second. I think this is where I need to go. Back to the depot. Oh my god. I'm already, open the door. I'm not opening that fucking door. He told me to do my job unless told otherwise. I'm literally listening to the instructions. I'm a solid Amazon employee. Ah! Fuck off. Bro, I'm about to try and get through this game as fast as fucking possible. Eyes open. Close them. Bro, I'm hearing movement. It's starting to freak me the fuck out. Give me another box. What is this? Special delivery item. S can be found in Section B. If you see him, do not blink. Do not look away. He is fast. 155. So I can't look. So he's in endo and I can't blink. Go to the nest in Section B and incinerate the box you find there. Or you dead ass. Wait. Oh my god. I don't even know where I am. There's so many different rooms. 155 is the code. Remember 155 if I ever forget it. Bro, where the fuck am I? Inbound? Am I gonna open this up? What? 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 Section A. Bro, why do I have to re-open the door every time? Fucking parrot. Fuck. Authentication failed. Oh, segue. What is moving? What is moving?
Employee number 157, please make your way to the generator section B.
Section
Mr.
C.
Dave Mitchell.
Where's section C? Oh my god. Whoa! I'm not blinking. I'm not blinking. Where am I? Generator. Left. Holy fuck. Eyes are open. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god, was he stuck here for that many days? 142? What is this? Oh, is this like a poop bucket? What the fuck? He covered up the walls. I watched one of them die. Same face as me, same hands. He begged me. I didn't open the door. Bro, that. Wait, what number am I? What number am I? That's not. No, that's not a code. That's the amount of employees that have died here. That's 142. We saw one from 155 on 157. Why am I here again? What do I need to fucking do? Holy shit. Bro. That's a break room. Where's the generator? Bro. Where's the generator? Server room. Generator. Oh my god, he literally teleports if I blink. Where? Dude, I'm so lost. It's so fucking dark. This is a straight up labyrinth. Is that it? Storage room. No. I don't need to be in storage. Where's the generator? Generator's this way. Is this it? Oh my god, that's also storage. I'm cooked. I need a plank. I need a plank. I need a plank. I need a plank. I need to get away from him first. I don't know where I am. Break room. Plank. Generators. It says generator is that way. It has to be storage. Oh my god, can you shut that door? Holy fuck, dude, where am I? I feel like I'm keeping my eyes open for. Oh my god, generator. I feel like I'm keeping my eyes open for a decent. Oh shit, sorry. I feel like I'm keeping my eyes open for a decent amount of time. Generator. Blink. Blink. I'm gonna blink when I don't. When I hear that he's far away. I see him. I need to get by him. I can't. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not. was 157, right? I beat the game. Bro, that was cool. Too easy. That was a short game, but that was fun. I feel like dude, chat, was I not blinking? I was not blinking for a while. I was like, locked in. That was too short, though. I feel like, bro, I saw one clip of a streamer doing it, and they were getting fucking killed left and right. Is it that hard to keep your eyes open? Maybe it's because I'm on mad caffeine right now. God, I feel like... wait, hold on. I want to try this. See, now when I think about it, I immediately have to blink. But when I'm playing the game, it's so... like, I'm not going to blink. I'm not blinking. It's so much easier if I'm, like, darting my eyes left and right. Like, I haven't blinked. Wait, have I blinked? I can't tell. I can't tell if I blinked. I don't think I have. I'm, like, just kind of staring right now. You know when you're, like, almost crossing your eyes so you're not really focused on anything? Like, chat's just kind of a blur for me right now. I can't focus on anything. I'm not, I don't see anything that you guys are saying. Anyways, that was a fun game. I knew it was free, by the way. Like, that wasn't a paid game. But that's a very good free game. Like, 25 minutes of me just fucking walking around with that thing chasing me. They could so... Am I crazy? You could so flesh that out to, like, a 3-hour game. You could make that, like, a 3-hour horror with stages that get harder. I thought they were gonna, like, add another one. And two were gonna be looking at me, and I'd have to, like, focus on them at the same time. That would be really cool. That, I really think they should expand upon that. That was a fun game, though. Okay. Alright, we gotta play Cat Sitter. Lock in. What the fuck does this say? Oh, this is my first game, so go easy on me. No, I'm gonna be entirely too critical. I'm going to scald this game. What is this, like, Need for Speed ass beat in a cat game? Hold on, I'm changing the settings. We're actually gonna turn the music down. Okay. Lock in. Cat Sitter. Meow. Meow. So, my name is Ian. I guess I'd say I'm an amateur photographer looking for inspiration. I moved in with my dad to save up money last year, and I've been working on my photo editing skills since. Wow, lovely. Most of the time, I'm going to be practicing this kind of work, so holding down a job has been, well, tricky. I find these gigs left and right online for people who need jobs. Being out of jobs are just simple things. That way, I'm not tied down. I'm a free spirit. I kind of go with the flow. See where the wind takes me. And boy, did I hit a jackpot with this one. I'll be out of town for the weekend and need a cat sitter for my boy Thomas. $800 for 2 days? All I have to do is watch this Mr. Norman's cat for 2 days while still practicing my photo skills on the cat too. I would immediately think this is like a fucking Craigslist ad to kidnap and murder me. I mean, $800 for 2 days? Come on! What could possibly go wrong for that kind of money? That's absurd. What's like a reasonable amount to pay somebody a cat sit for 2 days? Like fucking $200. $100. Not a lot. They get a bum in your house, do nothing, and just make sure your cat doesn't die. That's like the easiest. Cats are like so low maintenance. That's not. I think it's different. You should probably have to pay more for a dog. I've never really heard of cat sitters though. If you're gone for a day, I've heard of so many people just leaving their cat. You just put food and water out and be like, I'll be back tomorrow, and your cat just goes meow, and then goes and fucks off and does whatever the hell they want. My camera. I bought this when I first started taking photos. I love the vintage look. Photos just feel more select them, we'll save them. Right-click when in camera mode will enable them to disable the flash. Right-click will. Okay. Middle mouse button remap will resume your eyeballs. Resume my eyeballs? Oh shit. There is extra dialogue and events if you focus on certain items and levels not pertinent to the story. E to interact, okay. Or right-click other features, e.g. radio change. Lighter is C. I have no lighter. Scroll mouse in the inventory. Tab key will open your inventory to-do list. Upper right-hand corner. Okay. While hovering notebook will tell you current task and is updated progress. Scrolling with mouse wheel will open. Scroll. So much reading. So much reading. So much reading. Scrolling with mouse wheel while open will cycle inventory. A lot of W's. Alright, let me actually move my camera, or my fucking position, because I feel like we're gonna have dialogue on the right of the screen. Where the fuck is the cat? Is this the house that I need to be at? Ask Dad to take us there? No, back to the room. Let me do a little room scan. Alright, so I'm not at the area yet. Wow, are these my photos? That's so not AI. That one a friend actually painted in college. He's really good. Yeah. Let's get there. I didn't plan to leave so late, but Mr. Norman said any time before midnight would work. Damn, so I'm slacking on the job too. I'm really glad my dad's driving me. I hate driving long distances, and it's nice to not have to worry about parking. We're in fucking New York City. We're in the middle of nowhere. Parking. They got so many choices for food deliveries nowadays. I'll just order delivery. I sure hope this cat is one of those nice and sweet ones. Not the other kind. What, the ones that bite you and fucking attack whenever you're near them? That made me hate cats for a while when I met one of those. Just a really rude cat. Oh yeah, just ignore Snuffles. He kind of just like bums in the house. He's basically like a squatter. Oh, my game crashed. Well, that's a great start. Let's give it another go, shall we? W. There's Mr. Norman's house. It's massive. It sucks they blocked the road off. I wonder why. Now I have to walk all the way there. Good thing it's a nice neighborhood. Yeah, is that a fucking Lamborghini to my left? Is this a Lamborghini Huracan? What car is this? Oh no. Holy shit, bro. Just parked on the side of the road. You know how little care you have to have? What a big ass house. Holy fuck.
I'm really loving the data boost GiftGaff just gave me as a brand new member. Must make those existing members pretty jealous.
Wow, cool story, mate. Except I just remembered, all us existing members get exactly the same data boosters.
Data boost for millions of members. Are you on GiftGuff or something?
Why was there a kid in the house? First, I need to make sure the cat's okay. Well, where the fuck is the cat? Find the cat, Thomas. Thomas is the name of the cat? Oh, Thomas! I feel like I have a different voice for cats and dogs. If I speak to them, oh, that's a lovely basement. Yeah, that light flickering. You know, epilepsy warning. Fuck. Oh my god. Whoa, that scared me. Great. Now it's even darker down there. Yeah, let's close that door. I feel like cats, I'm like, oh, it's a big kitty. It's a real kitty. Dogs is a lot higher pitched voice. Different dog voice. Feels weird doing a dog voice with a dog in the room. I need to find a lighter. Well, I need to find the fucking cat first. Where the hell does he sleep? Is that his bowl? This is where that kid was. I don't know where the hell they went though. spider. What the fuck was that? Is that gonna be a problem? What in the world is Thomas doing? Whoa! Thomas! How'd the cat do that? How'd the cat do what? If he did it, it sounded like he scared himself too when he shut off the fucking power. Anyway, Mr. Norman said he had pizza for me in the fridge. Pizza for you in the fridge? What the fuck happened to the cat? You don't find the pizza in the fridge? Yo, are there like light switches in this bitch? Why is the room so dark? This house is terrible. These work. Oh my god, they do. The house is just this dark all the time. That's a light switch right there. Where's the fucking light? Whatever. Old ass fridge. Pizza just sitting out. You know it's gonna taste like shit. Am I gonna put it in the oven? Or am I just eating it? Ew. Oh, there's a note. Well, when I'm done eating, it'd be a good time to go find Tom and feed him. Good evening, Amy. I wanted to be there to introduce you to Thomas, but I have urgent business to handle. Please make yourself at home. I have the pizza in the fridge. Should still be warm since I'm leaving pretty late. Should still be warm? It's not gonna be fucking warm. You put it in the fridge. Have a fun night. I'll see you in 2 days. I'll be back this pizza. Ate all 3 slices in one fucking bite. Call me a professional fucking eater. Where's Thomas? Find Thomas. No, Thomas. Oh, there you are. Jeez, did the whole town lose power? At least I had a little heat from the light from the fireplace downstairs. The fireplace. Thomas doing fucking magic tricks on me? What was that? What the fuck was that? I think that was the spider. Find Norm's lighter near the fireplace and light all the okay, light all the candles. So we're just gonna light all the candles in the fucking house? Is that why they're all here? I was questioning it, man. Light all the candles. Oh, hell no. Dude, it's like way too fucking quiet. I would at least like some sort of ominous noise. That'd make me feel better. I'm sure that something's gonna light out or blow out these candles. I'm gonna have to fucking run from it. I can't tell if the cat's gonna be dangerous or if the cat's gonna help me. I mean, that is not a cat. What the hell was that upstairs? Now that it's not so dark, let's make sure Thomas is okay. Yeah, I gotta go fucking find his dumbass. Okay, so there's a child in the house. I need to find and feed the cat and get ready for bed. Did she not see that, or am I fucking crazy? I must be so tired I'm imagining crazy stuff right now. I would immediately leave this house and tell him I couldn't do the job. I'd be like, I'll take Thomas with me, I'm not staying here. You saw a child that literally vanished into thin air. What is that? Bedroom, no. Hello again, this is the guest bedroom in case you're looking to lay down. I put a candle in here. Feel free to light it. Lighter's downstairs by the fireplace. Yep, we already found that one out. What do I need to do? Make sure Thomas is okay after the power loss? I think the cat can fucking fend for itself. I'm not really worried that the cat's gonna not be okay. Cats generally hold their own weight in most scenarios. Like, what is that? What is that light over there? That's just a reflection of my lighter. It is. You think Thomas is behind the power loss? Should I go to the basement? How much you bet Thomas is gonna be in the fucking basement? Oh my god, you think he's in the basement? No. Surely not. I'm gonna have to go up there, aren't I? He's not in here. And he's not in here. He was in here. But he's not here anymore. Oh my god, he's in the fucking basement. Oh, okay. Well, there's a fucking lock hatch. Why is there a lock to the basement? after I'm done, I'll go find the guest bedroom and lay down. My head hurts and I'm exhausted. Go find the captain of Philip Thomas's bowl by the front door. Dude, I literally can't see anything. This lighter would be burning off my fingertips. Oh. That's done. Now I need to lay down. Norman said I could sleep in the guest room. Alright, Thomas. I guess we'll go talk to you. I mean, it's our first day meeting, Thomas. I mean, talk about being fucking unprofessional. Licking your own goddamn toes in front of me. Wow. Find the guest bedroom. Yeah, we know where that is. Alright, let's go take a nap. Shut the door. Sleepy time. That's like a twin bed? Bro. It's gonna be the kid. What am I looking for? Am I supposed to be moving right now? No. That did not sound like a cat. Oh my god. That is it. Is that a different spider? Why is it like twice the size of Oh no, this cat's tweaking. That's a real ass spider. No, he's freaking the fuck out. Giant enemy spider. This is taking a pivot I did not think it would take. What are these dreams? I never had nightmares. Is that phone ringing? The power's still off. Where the fuck is the phone? It's downstairs? How do I hear it that loud? Amy, it's Norman. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. How are you calling? The power went out for the whole neighborhood. Listen, I have to be honest. There's something with the house that you need to know. It's not good. Yeah, probably could have left that on the fucking Craigslist ad before I pulled up, Norman. That would have been really nice. We have a giant fucking man-eating spider. I don't like this. I have a feeling I know what you're talking about. I've seen stuff and I was worried it was real. It is real. Something's behind me. In a way, there's spirits there, and they need a person to feed off of. And I... Oh, so he's sacrificing me. I'm sacrificing you to the demons. I was the person, I was that person to them for a long time, years, I think, until they offered me a choice. Bro, so he fucking sacrificed me for $800? I'm losing my patience. What was the choice? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Amy. They said I could be free if I found a young replacement. That's you. Now that you've entered the house and talked to me about this, they won't let you leave. Bitch, I'm leaving 100% of the time. I'm jumping out of the window the second I hang up on this fucking phone call. What? Listen carefully, please. Thomas and I laid notes around the house. Thomas laid notes around the house? Was this a talking cat? Trying not to let the spirits know what you were doing. In case that this ever happened, take Thomas with you. The locations will expose them for you. So Thomas is going to be my guide? He's like that one cat from that show. What's that show? I know that sounds crazy. But the other choice is staying there forever. Thomas will know this phone call was me. It should be waiting to help you. There's no in the cabinet in the basement that will help guide you. Go there now. Hurry. Good luck, Amy. No, not Coraline. What was the show? It's an old ass show where you talk to a cat. Not a cat in a hat. It was like a teenage girl, and she had a friend cat, and they were like wizards. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, yeah. I guess I don't have a choice. He said it down in the basement. I'll go check. Oh, that's nice. Oh. I think I would have heard the cabinet fucking face planting there. Note in the basement. Note in the basement. Searching. Looking. Discovered. If you found this note, then you're pretty deep in it. But I think there's a way out. In the master bedroom, under the keyboard, I have a drawing of where I've hidden the key code for the pin pad and the other cabinet down here. Take Thomas to those areas and he will get them out for you. Hurry. Enter the code and go to the master bedroom closet. In there is what you need to be free and break the evil curse in this house. Wait, what? In the master bedroom under the keyboard, I have a drawing of where the key is hidden for the pin pad. In the other cabinet down here. Okay, take Thomas to those areas and he will get them out for you. So, the directions Norm was talking about on the phone, looks like birds written in a hurry. Okay, so go under the, I gotta go to the keyboard. fuck are the demons that are trying? Oh my god. Where are the demons that are trying to haunt me? Where the fuck is the keyboard? Here it is. Oh my god, it's a Razer keyboard. But he's got RGB lights. Wow. Talk about a real drawing. Chat, you got any ideas where that is? Any guessers here? What is that? It's the shelf? What shelf? What am I fucking looking at? That's like the lowest quality drawing. Oh my god, TV, it says. So on the right of the TV, where's Thomas? You will need Tom near you at each spot. They're here. Again. Bigger. I don't really have arachnophobia. I need to do something to make it leave. Maybe flash the camera would help. How do I use my camera again? How do I take a picture? Oh, see. Wow, it actually takes the photo. Photo of a spider, I have to make these. Wait, I heard Norm. Or not Norm. I heard Thomas. Y'all heard a meow, right? Thomas, where are you? Meow. Not scary. Yeah, I don't have arachnophobia. I'm still trying to get the fuck out of here, though. I fuck with the tasks. Yo, Thomas, you trying to follow me? Oh my god. Look at this guy. Just me and him, best buds. What cat follows me? Where'd he go? Oh, Thomas. Thomas, grab that paper. For me, Thomas. Fetch that for me. I can't bend down. I have arthritis. Passcode sheet. P equals something. One of the turn passcodes is stored in Argreed, either a 6 or a 9. One of those. Okay, so P equals either 6 or 9. Where are the other ones? How do I find the other hidden locations, chat? Should I just wander with Norm around the map? Or around the house until he fucking discovers something for me? Norm, you still following me, boss? Where'd he go? Oh, he's still like locked in here. Norm, you he's making a little noise right now. What is this about? I gotta take a picture of him. Wow, very developed photo. Norm, I don't know where we are, boss. You wanna go back to the keyboard? You think I have to run back to the keyboard every time? I don't understand how people develop arachnophobia. Do y'all understand that? Like, what makes people have a genuine fear of spiders? Oh my god, I could have just grabbed all the sketches at once. Another hidden photo. Okay, under the couch. Under the couch, and then what is this? Is this the kitchen? Under the couch and in one of the cabinets. Let's go. They're too fast. I think it's all the legs, and they're hairy, so it freaks people out. Maybe their face too. Wait, is it under the couch? I need to flip this so I can fucking see it more. Chat, where is that? There's a plant? Oh. It's somewhere with a plant. Bro, he keeps making these noises. What are you jingling at me? Alright, well, let's go to the kitchen one. We know there's one in the kitchen. There's one by a plant with a sofa. Where the fuck that is, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure one's right over here. If he follows me. Is the cat not fucking following me? He wants me to go find the one over there. Yeah, his ass is fucking standing steadily. Where's the other one? It's right there? Am I stupid? You're supposed to fucking point it out for me. Second level? You think it's upstairs? It's not upstairs. In the or the basement? P equals 6 or 9. Where's the other ones? Oh, there's more sofas here. I know one's down here. It's somewhere over here. In the fucking kitchen. Kind of about to start crashing out. What if it's both 6 and 9? It can't be both. It's one or the other. Or the quantum mechanics. Where the fuck is the cat? The cat just disappeared. Oh, there he is. No, he didn't. Oh, is he staring at it? Thomas, point me in the right direction, buddy. Is it the bathroom? No, it's not. I'm looking at the drawings again. It says there's a plant. Look. Bro, flip it. Right, flip it. There we go. Oh my fucking god. I hate games that have this fucking mechanic. It's impossible to flip these right directly. Oh my god. I keep zooming wrong. Zoom/pan. How do I zoom? Looks like the couch right outside this room. Oh my god. So upstairs. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Thomas, you are no help. You're not leading 2 equals 5. 2 or a 5 and a 3. Not sure the order. 2 equals 5 and then equals 3. What the fuck does that mean? And then where's the last one? I didn't know I could just read it. Looks like it counts by the kitchen fireplace. Couch by the kitchen fireplace. I'm there. No way his ass found it. Oh, he has to spawn it for me. 1 equals 8. So 6 or 9, 2, 5, 3, 1, 8. How the fuck am I supposed to rearrange those in any meaningful manner? Are you? Oh, it's what number? The first number's 8. I get it, I get it. Second number's 5. Okay, now you lost me. 4-digit code? Confused. P equals 6 or a 9? What? Third number's the 5? And then either 6 or 9? So 8, 5, no 8. 8, 5. Add them up? No. 1 equals 8. 2 equals 5. So it's 8, 5, and then what? What is 3 equals? 8, 5, 5, 9? Why 8, 5, 5, 9? Oh, because it's the same thing? You guys are much smarter than me. My apologies. I think that was it. I need to go check. What am I checking for? I need this nightmare to end. So what do I need to do? Go upstairs, master bedroom closet. Because that stupid kid. Yo, I would fucking kick your head in. I'm telling you, you're not beating me in a fight. I don't care if there's some evil spirit. I'm just gonna fucking snap this kid's neck. Ah! Oh my god. I take it back. Oh, the closet's open. I don't know what the note says. Oh, there's a gun. Amy, I didn't lie when I said this. I didn't lie when I said this would break the curse and free you. But it's a different kind of free. The spirits lose their host without getting a replacement. They vanish. I don't have the guts to... He's gonna tell me I need to kill myself. What a fucking dickhead. Norman's like, hey, I'm calling you to let you know I have a way to free yourself. You're gonna have to kill yourself. That's not freeing me. That's not the way out. What do you mean? I don't have the guts to tell you exactly what needs to be done, but I think you can figure it out. The gun has 1 bullet in it. Thank you for freeing me. And I'm sorry for it to come to this. I'm shooting Thomas. I'm shooting Thomas. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Whose gun is this? I can't fucking read it. Whose gun is this? And why? Doesn't say anything why, but oh, why? Oh, I'm stuck in here. Dude, am I literally trapped in here with a gun? Locked in the closet. The spirits kept haunting you, driving you mad over 3 days. On the third day, your delusions led you to think maybe Norman was right. Getting rid of spirits forever was a good cause, one you would fulfill. So I ended up fucking shooting myself. What a terrible ending. Oh my god. I get fucking paid $800 to go watch a cat. Norman tells me spirits haunt me, and I just have to shoot myself to survive. Why would I not? I feel like you would kill Thomas. I kill Thomas the cat, and then I'm good. Thomas is like to the spirits. No way Thomas just gets to live freely. Oh, he's gonna steal my fucking camera too? Oh, you bitch. Bad ending. How would I have gotten a good ending? Whatever. How would I have gotten a good ending? I followed the rules for the game. I don't understand. Good first game for a solo death. I'll give it credit to it. But like, I didn't like. It's mainly because I didn't like the ending, and it wasn't scary. I did like Thomas the cat though. He was chill. Block for the sub name. We could watch Honey's. The part 2 of the Honey video. How Honey's an evil business. We watched the first one so long ago. He released part 2. Exposing Honey's evil business model. Lock it.
PayPal does not want you seeing this video. A few hours ago, PayPal's lawyer sent me a cease and desist letter and requested Patreon take down my video under a copyright infringement claim.
Yo, getting a cease and desist from PayPal and then continuing to fucking post it is like a baller move, but also terrifying. I've gotten one cease and desist ever, and it was because I used I can't say. I used an image in a TikTok I made 4 years ago, and they gave me a cease and desist like 2 months ago, and they were asking me to pay them like $1,000. And I was like, yo, I didn't even make money on your video. That was like before the creator fund. And they were like, well, we want money. And I was like, I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you. Yeah, they wanted me to pay them off of like estimated revenue. I was like, yo, I used an image of your TikTok. You're a millionaire, Joe? Yeah, and I'm not giving some scam. Bro, I'm not going to be hyper specific. The video's taken down now. It was a picture of food. It was a picture of food. And he wanted me to give him $1,000 for the picture of food. Up your ass.
Consider this a
No. You can copyright that. I always say too, I know I do react videos, right? And a lot of people will be like, yo, you don't make content of your own. You react videos. Number one, somewhat valid. You know, I can't sit here and be like, my content's entirely creative. I'm not as creative as any of these other guys that are making content, right? I'm a riff guy. I understand that. But what I will say is, I'm not like these other others will try to when others hate on me, they'll try to compare me to these reactors that literally just sit in the corner and go. And they turn a 20-minute video like they're reacting to a 20-minute video, and their reaction post is 22 minutes. I cut down will have react videos that are 15 minutes in length be fucking 40 minutes long. I'm yapping. People complain that I talk too much in my reactions. That is a honest complaint I have been getting more and more, is that I talk too much. And I'm gonna say, I don't give a fuck. I know if this becomes a YouTube video, there's gonna be like, yo, 11 seconds in, and he's 5 minutes yapping. I don't care. That's a good complaint to have. I'm talking too much. I'm transforming the content. Yeah, I'm Dante, also has that complaint. That's good. Like, and the other thing I'll say is when people are like, yo, you're stealing content, I have always said, if a creator reaches out to me and says they don't want me to react to their shit, I'll take it down. They can copyright my shit, or if they fucking want me to give them some sort of extra credit, I'll do that as well. I've always said, like, if they tell me to stop reacting to them, I'll stop reacting to them. No problem. Not gonna be mad at them. I get it. Right? Work for the sun. It's happened like twice, ever.
Direct attack against my
Lighting's fucked up. Alright, lock in.
fundamental right. Seeing this video. A few hours ago, PayPal's lawyer sent me a cease and desist letter and requested Patreon take down my video under a copyright infringement claim. I consider this a direct attack against my fundamental rights as an independent journalist. PayPal has specifically taken issue with the fact that an anonymous source discovered Honey had left their source code exposed within their iOS app, which, if you know where to look, is publicly accessible. This anonymous source found the code and sent it to me. I reviewed the code for security research purposes, which is a protected act, and I only published relevant sections of the code that provide important context to the story, which I consider within the realm of public interest. Nevertheless, I have removed sections of the video containing said code, not because I believe PayPal are correct, but because I know they will have YouTube take this video down. It was only a small segment of the video, therefore I have made this decision quickly, under duress, and to proceed with this publication as quickly as possible. If PayPal...
YouTube and every social media for that matter are going heavy AI, like content review, and it's ruining every platform. I'm gonna have that take. TikTok is the worst culprit. They have no employees. They have no employees. Everything on TikTok is like AI reviewed. AI like flags videos and like goes through shit. They have like nobody working there. Literally nobody working there. It's impossible to fuck. Like they have no representatives. YouTube used to have a system where every big YouTuber had their own partner manager, and that partner manager would be, you know, obviously the partner manager of like 30 people, because you're not gonna have one guy to one guy. You can't employ people just like that. But they barely have that now, and everything's AI. It's always, I understand it being slightly AI, but like, dude, it's just like, yeah, it streamlines the process, it makes shit faster. It's not as efficient. It's not. Like, there has been endless times where I get a video age restricted or demonetized. I review it, and it's instant denied. And it says a human reviewed your video that's denied. And I'm like, yo, is there a motherfucker sitting at a security screen waiting for Joe Bartolozzi to hit review and then instant presses no? Like, I know damn well a human did not review that video and tell me that it's not okay to use, right? And I love YouTube. YouTube's not the worst of the bunch, right? They're better than many. They still do have people, and you can reach out to YouTube on multiple regards. I've talked to them before. I still think they're going down the wrong path, but I think they're still capable of working with. TikTok, on the other hand, is horrible. Everything's AI. And so in the same sense of that, it's like, dude, if PayPal like set a dispute, YouTube wouldn't even look into it. They would just go, okay, sure, and just take down this guy's video.
Well, this would stop me. They were sorely mistaken. Enjoy the video.
I don't trust Honey. I don't know what it is. I don't trust it. They push so much advertising. They push so much advertising. And then people are getting money out of it, and then people are saving money out of it, and that makes sense, but the other part doesn't. That makes sense, and then something's going on here. Where's all this money coming from? I have a feeling there's going to be, like, a couple years, there's going to be the great Honey conspiracy.
Well, now there's certain advertisers that spend more than others, and ones that spend way more than others. And companies that spend a lot are like gambling agencies, like Cash App's really big in the space right now, and it makes sense because they're like a huge company that obviously rakes in revenue through, you know, people using their platform to spend money, right? Honey was so weird because they were spending at the same level as like DraftKings, but Honey marketed themselves as this company that like saved you money and was free to use. And so you're sitting there like, how the fuck are they investing millions of dollars into creators, potentially billions of dollars worldwide, to like they were paying Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber. How the fuck? What was Honey? Honey, I don't even know if it exists anymore. They probably do, but they're getting crazy lawsuits right now. Honey was like this scam ass fucking platform or like ad company that would be a browser extension on your computer and like input coupon codes automatically, so you didn't need to search for them. So whenever you bought something, you would just use Honey's code, and then it would input something, save you 10%. And so on surface level, it made sense, but behind the scenes, part one, basically summarizing not give you the best code. They would give you worse codes that made it seem like you were saving money, but in reality they were working with the businesses behind the scenes to give you codes to make it seem like things were on sale, when in reality they weren't actually saving you money, they were actually making money on you. And they would also make money on commission through the code. So if creators were doing ads for Honey, and you used Honey as an extension, but then they shouted out another ad company that like they got like shared revenue on, like say like GamerSubs, from like use code bar, right? But then if you had Honey, Honey would input their own code and then fuck over the creator. So they were screwing people, they were screwing creators, and they were taking your personal information.
PayPal's
All while they said they didn't do that.
Honey Monies
Next MidPal, yo, ban that kid.
saving browser extension is accused of scamming customers and YouTube creators.
The biggest YouTube scam has just been revealed.
The greatest scam in the history of the creator economy. People have been getting influenced and scammed, and I've been a part of it. It involves almost every high-profile creator that I can think of, including myself.
Honey paid a lot of influencers up front while taking money out of their back pockets.
So, that's a little shady, mind you.
Yeah, like you get your audience on Honey and say you got paid like 10K for an ad as a big ass creator. Like say you're fucking, Asmongold. I don't know if he ever did an ad for Honey, but say you're like, who's a big creator that did it? Like, or like Linus Tech Tips. Like say you're like Linus Tech Tips, and you do an ad for Honey and they pay you like $12,000. Up front, you're making money on them, but Honey behind your back is now taking your viewers that use your browser extension and making all of your revenue from your videos, like through other ads. All that revenue goes directly to them. So like behind your back, they're taking your money, and they're also making every ad you do appear worse to the ad company because every code usage gets rerouted to them. So that's how they track your performance, right? So if I do an ad for a company and I say use code blank, they check a few things: the views on the video, they're checking clicks, and they're checking code usage. And those three things determine if they want to do an ad for you again. The first two are still shown, but Honey removes the third one, and the third one is the one that matters the most. Code usage is turnover rate, and new customers is what marketing is for. Getting a new customer is vastly more expensive than keeping one. And so when they get a code usage, that shows that your ad worked. But Honey removes that and makes it seem like your ad sucked. So they, to you, they're paying you money, but they're also fucking stabbing you in the dick while they're fucking doing it. So they're like, here. And they're just ruining the rest of the ads that you do for eternity.
Up front while taking money out of their back pockets.
So, that's a little shady, mind you.
No way that brother,
Heilige Scheiße.
I'm the biggest Honey fan in the world. Where do we go?
Hey, Olsen, rather than make you say that shit though, talk about how much you like the company. Talk about how you use it every day.
You've been lying.
Use it personal. Say something personal
To consumers.
They are clearly not giving the best coupon.
I use Honey all the time. Whenever I'm buying stuff, I use Honey. It inputs the code really easily.
Coupon codes and discounts to users.
You have downloaded Honey. I do recommend removing it from your browser.
I do think that this investigation from Megalag will lead to a huge class action lawsuit against Honey.
So on behalf of creators everywhere, I have filed a class action lawsuit.
We're suing PayPal and Honey. Gamers Access is the lead plaintiff in a class action complaint filed against PayPal and its property, Honey.
Well,
I forgot from the first video that PayPal owns Honey.
it's safe to say PayPal's lawyers love my last video. But don't worry, PayPal, you know what they say. All press is good press, right?
Yo, PayPal's also a fucking old ass UI, bro. Using PayPal feels like I'm back in like 2008, man. Like it's terrible.
Let's see. Since releasing part 1 of my investigation, Honey has
But it's like the only thing that people use. PayPal's like used to buy shit everywhere, but it's the worst platform.
lost over 6 million users. Google has changed their policies for browser extensions, blocking Honey from claiming undeserved commissions, and most significantly, PayPal has been slammed with over 20 class action lawsuits accusing them of wiretapping, computer hacking, unfair competition, consumer fraud, tortious
Pure hacking.
interference, and unjust enrichment. Yikes, maybe not then. And unfortunately for PayPal, I suspect more lawsuits will be filed following the release of this video. I know, but I have the receipts. I've reviewed internal data, Honey's source code, and pitched it to investors. Disturbing emails.
What, they were doing like a Facebook Mark Zuckerberg thing where they were selling people's info? Dude, anything that's like, I feel like the best thing that I've ever heard marketing-wise is if a product is free, you're the product. And I feel like that is the most true. Like, if you're not paying for the use of something or an item or anything, you're the product. You're the guy that's making that company money.
Between Honey and small business.
Whether it's selling your information or like using data or, you know, mining Bitcoin on your computer.
I've reviewed interviews and much, much more.
What about ripping a free Muha? If somebody just gave you a free Muha bed, I think you are ripping straight vitamin E and you're probably gonna die.
You're about to get inside.
No one gives out a free card.
Into one of the most scummy, predatory business models I have ever seen. You'll also find out why my investigation has triggered multiple class action lawsuits against other corporate giants such as Microsoft, Capital One, Klarna, Rakuten, and Retail Meetup. Per usual, the views, allegations, and conclusions expressed in this series are my opinions based on evidence I have.
We are your product. In a content perspective, no, I'm like a middleman for YouTube, right? Like the way YouTube works, I don't run ads on Twitch, so you're not really the product. Like you just watch me for free unless you get ads for free rolls. But yeah, I mean, I provide content. I provide the product. YouTube is a company that just, YouTube's like a strip mall. I set up a shop. I bring in customers. YouTube sells the product in my strip mall. I'm just the guy out front bringing you in, right? I have my own little mini store at YouTube Strip Mall. I don't sell any products. I just sell my content, right? I just gather attention, right? I'm a guy doing tricks on the side. And if you come watch me, then they hit you with a Doritos ad. And then I get a cut of that, right? Like, that's how it works.
Gathered, which will be shared throughout. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 2 of the Honey Trap.
From their first steps to their first day of school, we've been supporting children for over 230 years. Start right, and there's no stopping you.
There were many moments throughout this investigation where I thought I'd reached the end of the rabbit hole. I thought I understood everything there was to know about Honey's dirty business model. They were claiming the credit for sales they hadn't earned, poaching the affiliate commission from content creators, and they were intentionally withholding discounts from users for their own financial gain, rendering the entire value behind their core product a lie. Kinda hard to believe it could get much worse than that, but unfortunately, it does. And I realized this after noticing a strange but reoccurring anomaly. You see, in most cases, when Honey popped up at checkout and I clicked apply coupons, a discrete tab would open in the top left corner of my browser. That's Honey injecting a simulated referral code, attempting to claim the credit for a sale. But here's where things got weird. Every once in a while, I'd come across a store where, after clicking apply coupons, Honey wouldn't load their affiliate link. So why not? At first, I thought it might be a bug, but quickly ruled that out after noticing the same anomaly on multiple websites. Even stranger, when this would happen, I was generally finding better deals. So what gives? Well, for the longest time, I was under the assumption that Honey would only pop up on websites that had agreed to partner with them. But I couldn't have been more wrong, and I realized this after stumbling across a post on Shopify's community forum, where a store owner complained that Honey was leaking their coupon codes without their permission. And as I read through the replies, I could see other stores had the same issue. Now, this was a pivotal moment in my investigation because it turned my entire understanding of Honey's business model upside down. Until now, I was so focused on the impact Honey had on consumers and influencers that I didn't even think to consider the potential impact to businesses. On my defense, Honey consistently referred to the 30,000 stores on this platform as participating stores. So one would assume that every store on Honey's platform joined willingly and with consent. And clearly, that wasn't the case. So I reached out to several business owners to learn more.
Honey takes the codes that people use on our website, the discount code, and makes them public to everybody who's using Honey. We
started having problems with.
Oh my god. So if you were just like some random guy that had a 20% off coupon code, then Honey would just leak that to all your customers. I mean, like, that's something that's good for the consumer, but terrible for a small business. Like, horrible for a small. Like, if you're trying to make money and you're just giving like a nice code out.
Customers would get in touch via our support website saying, oh, hey, I just tried to use this discount, 60% off coupon, and it doesn't work. And I'd be like,
60% off. I don't think there should ever be a coupon 60% off. What the fuck? I feel like 10, 25 tops. 60% off. What?
like,
How are they making money?
look into it. Like, dude, that is not your discount. Like, how did you get that? And I'd be like, oh, it just showed up through the Honey extension.
I hadn't heard about Honey before, and I was just hanging out on the couch with my girlfriend, and she made some comment about, oh, this app, Honey, that basically gives you all these coupon codes, and I think she asked if we were on it. I said no, and then she checked out our website and said, oh, you actually are on it, and it's giving this 15 or 20% discount code, and so that's when I found out about it, and I was pretty shocked because I didn't know how long it had been going on for. Yeah, it cost us.
Yeah, it costs them that. I feel like the only solution in this situation, if you're a small business owner, is get rid of coupons. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get rid of Honey, but you could get rid of codes. Like, just don't allow coupon codes. You know what I mean? Like, that would be the. I'm not saying like Honey's not in the wrong here. They are, but like that is a solution. It just sucks because then you can't get. There's no sales.
Thousands, and I haven't even looked into how far back it went, but I know we just ended the code right away.
Now, so they could get rid of it.
If you think that sounds bad, well, trust me, it gets a whole lot worse.
Or the other loop around would be like a limited coupon number. You know what I mean? Like if they just had on their website a 20% off code that only a few people had, and then Honey leaked it to everybody, and they were just spam using it. They lose thousands of dollars. The only other thing would be like a code that's usable like 100 times.
First,
And then it deletes.
it's important we understand the scale.
Would you have partnered with Honey in 2019? I didn't do social media then. I was never somebody that did a Honey ad because I was on social media when Honey was like popping off. I mean, they probably did ads like early 2020 into COVID, but like I wasn't nearly big enough or even making money to get offers. But I mean, on surface level, yeah, I probably would have taken it.
With this issue, as you just heard, these store owners clearly never consented to being on Honey, so they can't possibly be among the so-called 30,000 participating stores, right?
So what? Okay, let me give you a rundown. When I get offered to do an ad, my manager hits me up. He says, "Do you want to do this ad?" I go, "Do they have shit about that?" And he'll go, "Yeah, no, or this, but it's been cut. It's been it's been fixed. Like drama 5 years ago, but it's fine." And then I decide if there's like shit about the company. No. Like I generally stray away from like straight up AI shit or anything crypto related. Like there's a lot of companies that are crypto related that want to pay me like crazy funny money, and I'm like, nah, because I can't be like, yo, go fucking go invest in meme coins on this site. Like I do DraftKings ads. Like I've done sports betting ads, but like I stay away from straight up casinos generally. Sports betting is kind of like the end that I'll go to usually.
How was Honey lying to consumers?
I would do like an alcohol ad though. I've said that. I would be like 21 or older if like Corona wanted to pay me. I'd be like, fine, Jack Daniels.
About the true number of stores supported by its platform, and just how many stores did Honey add to its platform without consent? Was it hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands? Well, that's where things get interesting. You see, when I started coming
Bad Dragon, I got sex toy offers, never did them. So that one I was like, I didn't know though. Like I did a Trojan ad, that was easy because it was just like prevent STDs, use condoms, Trojan, right? But I did this one company reached out to me, it wasn't Bad Dragon, and I was like, I don't know.
If
audiences in their early 20s, and people in their early 20s would buy sex toys. So, like, that's just the same thing with, like, DraftKings. Like, a large percentage of my audience is, like, men between 18 and 30. So it's like, those are the people that are either going to be using DraftKings or already do use other sports betting websites.
That Honey claims to only be partnered with 10,000 brands. That's 20,000 less than what they advertise to consumers. So I figured, okay, I guess 10,000 stores intentionally partnered with Honey, and the remaining 20,000 never signed up. Now, that would already be incredibly concerning and deeply misleading. But as it turns out, the deception is far worse than that. You see, as I continue digging,
Sports betting 18 plus in the US, 21. Prediction markets are like a loophole in that, though.
I stumbled across this file from Honey's extension called Supported Domains, which gets loaded onto your computer when you install Honey. And this file contains a list of over 180,000 online stores. Wow. That's a massive discrepancy from what's advertised anywhere on Honey's website. Now, of course, we could start making assumptions based on those numbers alone, but we don't have to, because it just so happens that Honey also keeps detailed information for each of the online stores in this list.
Oh my god. The reason they give you the code on non-participating stores is because if they let you use the code, they can track down what you bought and then sell that information to other advertisers to make money on you and your purchasing habits.
And it's relative.
Why every time, bro, you ever talk about something and then the next day you get an ad about it?
Relatively easy to exit.
You're sitting there like,
It's that data. For example,
some hyper niche thing.
on Chrome, if we click Manage Extensions, turn on Developer Mode, click on the Service Worker for Honey, and click on the Network tab, we can now monitor what Honey does behind the scenes a little closer. So if we say visit apple.com, we can see that Honey is now accessing information from their database related to Apple. Looking at this one in particular, we can see that 2.9 million Honey users visited Apple's website in the past 30 days. We can
Wow.
also see that none of those users saved any money from coupons because, well, Honey has no coupon codes for Apple's website. We can even see internal support and monetization notes that were led by
It's
Honey's
just tracking everything you do online.
employees. Interesting. Most importantly, however, we can also see that Honey has an affiliate link for Apple's website, confirming that Apple does have an affiliate partnership with Honey. But if we look at the same data for, say, Abercrombie & Fitch, we can see that Honey doesn't have an affiliate link, yet Honey is still offering coupon codes for that store. And sure enough, if we click Apply Coupons on Abercrombie & Fitch, Honey doesn't load an affiliate link through that infamous sneaky tab. Aha! Things are starting to make more sense. So, all I had to do now was collect this data for every store in Honey's database. The only problem is, collecting this data for one store is easy, but doing it for 180,000? That would literally take years. Unless, of course, you created a little program that automated the entire process, crawling through that massive list, scraping Honey's data.
Yo, bro, motherfuckers that understand computer coding are like too smart, man. Like, if you're an able bro, I remember I took coding in high school and it was like a fucking pain to even like figure out an Arduino kit to like make a light flicker at a certain rhythm. Like, for you to be able to like make a code to like comb 180,000 websites on like what it tracked for Honey, yeah, Brady, yeah, I mean that's Brady, bro. That shit's freaky. How do you know that?
Store by store,
Print word hello.
neatly organizing the most relevant data points into a nice, easy to read spreadsheet. Well, that's exactly what we have here. But I can't take any credit for the spreadsheet because this was all the work of someone much better at this stuff than I am, and he goes by the name of Yelton. He's the developer.
Yo, imagine it was Brady. I know Shelton's probably better than Brady at this shit, but that'd be really funny if it just like flashed in Brady's face.
But nice, easy to read spreadsheet. Well, that's
Just my
exactly
editor, Brady.
what we have here. But I can't take any credit for the spreadsheet because this was all the work of someone much better at this stuff than I am, and he got think of enough because holy shit, there is a treasure trove of data in this spreadsheet. We now have all the details for every store, every coupon code, every developer note, all curated into one lovely spreadsheet. It's
Oh my god.
glorious. PayPal will not like me having this data, but too bad. And Yelta will be releasing this data publicly on Twitter shortly following the release of this video. Link to his Twitter is below, so make sure you give him a follow if you want to catch that drop. Alright, so now that we have the spreadsheet, we can finally confirm that at the time this data was collected, Honey supported 35,000 stores with affiliate links and an additional 146,000 stores without affiliate links. So yes, there was some truth to their claim of supporting 30,000 participating stores. They just conveniently left out the itty-bitty fact that they dragged an additional 146,000 stores onto their platform, presumably without consent. Now,
The problem is, like, I feel like the average consumer wouldn't really care because it's like they're more worried about like whether or not they're saving money versus if the company that, you know, doesn't want to participate. Like, I would, I mean, you would, but I'm saying, like, if you ask a regular person on the street and they're like, yeah, they don't care, you would just be like, whatever. I get 20% off, who gives a fuck?
look at this.
They can remove their code.
If you're Honey and your platform supports 180,000 stores, surely you'd be screaming that from the rooftops, right? 180,000 sounds a whole lot more impressive than 30,000. Honey knows that, so why hide the real number? Clearly, Honey decided that keeping this little secret to themselves outweighed the benefits of advertising. Now, as a consumer, you might be thinking, so what if Honey leaks a few coupon codes? Even if a business never gave consent, surely that would just drive more sales for the business, right? Well, it's not that simple. Why? Well, you see, coupon codes are more than just discounts for consumers. They're also a vital marketing tool for businesses. Virtually all coupon codes have a strategic purpose behind them. For example, many online stores will offer a 10% discount as an incentive for signing up to their newsletter. The consumer gets a 10% discount, and the business gets your email address for marketing. It's a simple tit-for-tat exchange. But if Honey snatches up that coupon and makes it available to everyone, well, now the business is losing 10% while gaining nothing in return. The entire purpose behind that coupon code gets destroyed.
Oh my god, because the coupon code is free and accessible, but only through means of giving, like, your email or phone number to the company. But now you don't have to do that, and so the company just loses on the capability to market to you, so you're just getting raw fucking savings on the deal.
Bring away any incentive for the business to continue offering it. But it's not just newsletter coupons. Stores will also offer discounts to reward and maintain loyalty, like offering exclusive VIP codes to repeat high-value customers. Many businesses will even offer specialty discounts to military veterans or first responders, just to show their appreciation. But also, some businesses have private discounts.
Alright, bro, well, I gotta say, if Honey, if I'm, yo, that's gotta be really fucked up. You're trying to buy a product, and it's like military, or like veteran 5, veteran 15, and you get 15% off. Like, wouldn't you feel kind of bad about using that? Like, you're getting a military discount because Honey input the fucking veteran code.
Discount codes like 50 or 80.
Friend of Paul? What do you mean, friend of Paul? Bro, actually, no, that's literally Honey ripping like a family and friends discount code to get like 30% off.
Percent off that are strictly intended for use by employees
Friend of Paul.
or friends and family. So when Honey comes along,
Employee 80? Yo. I gotta say that sucks, but imagine being the motherfucker that got Honey from a Mr. Beast video, and you go to buy a product on some niche website, and Honey just inputs an 80% discount code. You're probably sitting there like, yo, in the moment, you're not upset. Like, in the moment, you're like, damn, that shit just saved me $140.
intended for use by employees or friends and family. So when Honey comes along, finds all of these codes, and hands them out like candy to its millions of users, not only does it cause
On average, though, Honey saves you less money than like if you look for a code.
a negative strategic impact, but it also causes significant financial harm. In fact, this has become such a significant problem for online stores that there are now multiple paid services to help e-commerce stores block extensions like Honey. Even well-known retailers are paying to prevent these issues. Now, you might be wondering, how on earth does Honey get access to private coupon codes like employee discounts if they're not available to the public? Well,
customers at your e-commerce store, and you decide you're going to do a promotion for your VIP customers. Maybe it's a flash sale, and you send me a special code. I go to your website, I legitimately have that code for you, I type it into the promo code field at checkout. Because I have Honey in my browser, it is able to scrape that code then and give it to everybody who uses it. And we've seen codes like Military Hero 30, clearly intended for a veteran. And then in another case,
Wow.
even worse, in another case, my CEO found a men's apparel brand where they had a $75 off coupon code, but they didn't set a minimum order value. And so
What, so the store was giving you money back? What do you mean? $75 off, you could buy anything?
people were able to get unlimited
Oh my god, free over and over again. Holy fuck. Bro, that probably felt like the Chase Bank glitch. Holy shit. You go on American Eagle, you get $75 off, you just buy a pair of jeans. Redo it. Buy a pair of jeans. Redo it. Buy a pair of jeans. You just start fucking making, you just start getting money in product.
merchandise free as long as they have their order value at $75 or under.
Okay, that's insane. But I have to admit, at first I was a little skeptical of the claim that Honey was snatching codes from users without their consent, because whenever I entered in a coupon code Honey didn't recognize, the extension would always ask for my permission before taking it, or so I thought. But as it turns out, the moment you type in a coupon code, Honey immediately sends that code directly to their servers, and then they ask for your consent. How do I know? Well, you see, a developer who would like to remain anonymous noticed that Honey linked their source code inside of their iOS app. Whoops. So this developer extracted the code and sent it to me. We can actually further verify this with a live example. Watch what Honey does in the background as I enter in this coupon. Honey realizes that it doesn't have this code yet and asks for my consent to share it. But look at this. Before I've clicked anything, Honey has already sent that coupon code to their server, including the details of.
So it's literally just a means of making you feel like you have control, when in reality hitting share or not share doesn't matter.
How much money that coupon saved me, all without my consent. Now, Honey might argue that if you click don't share, they never actually use those coupons. And maybe they don't. Maybe those codes just sit in their database doing nothing. We can't say for certain. However, if you read Honey's privacy policy, it explicitly states that they collect data such as coupons, promo codes, and deals you found. So while they ask for a user's consent, their privacy policy clearly allows them to take that data without it. So why does this matter? Well, it matters because when private codes get leaked, businesses don't just lose money, they're often left in the dark, unable to trace how those codes were exposed in the first place. I've personally found several coupon codes from Honey that were clearly intended for private use. This one coupon I found worked like a $35 gift voucher, meaning I could make unlimited free orders, provided my cart value was $35.
Yo, I would have fucking, I'm being 100% honest, bro. If I was like 18, back when Honey was like, you know, popping off, I would have fucking non-stop ordered shit, man. Like if that would have literally been like Clash of Clans, free gems, glitch country. Like I would have non-stop, I would have ran that shit up. Oh my god. If I was on a website, I don't even care what it was. I'd buy like pounds of paper clips. Yeah, like if I was buying some shit from Staples and I got a $50 off gift card, I would just run that back a million times.
Or under. When I alerted the business, they appeared to have no idea how the code had been linked. Now, believe it or not, this nightmare for online stores only gets worse.
So we usually use discount codes as a way to track when influencers or partners are sending traffic to us so that we can identify the sale was
That's what I was saying earlier.
attributed to that influencer. And
That's what fucks over the influencers. That's why I'm always like, when I do it, just for gamer subs in general. Like when I go use code BARTER and you use code BARTER, gamer subs tracks that. They get a tally. You know, somebody bought a drink or a cup or a shaker or whatever it is, a tub, using my code. And then you sometimes, depending on the company, might get a share of revenue, or they might pay you flat fee and then just see to track your usage and then re-up with another offer later on, because there's different types of ads. You do flat rate ads, you do view cap ads, and you do affiliate ads. might come back to you a month later and go, you know, we had a lot of code usages, we want to work with you again. They might pay you more or less, depending, or equal. Then you have view cap ads, which is ads where they go, hey, we're going to pay you a minimum of, say, $1,000, but you can max out at 500K views. If you hit 500K views, we'll pay you this amount of money. And I've done a few of those, but they kind of suck because it's really dependent on your performance. And then they have just affiliate ads, which is like what your friend that has a Gymshark code does that is at your high school. And he says, Gymshark partner, use code Blake for 30% off or 20% off. He doesn't get paid from them. He just gets raw affiliate code revenue. That is also the same format of like many long-term partners that streamers do. You just get share revenue.
Pay them a commission. So I think we saw one code started to get used like way more, and we were like, wow, we're paying this influencer so much, they're doing so well, and I was like a little bit suspicious.
A lot of times discount codes are the only way for you to understand if a YouTuber that you love to partner with is actually driving incremental value to your business. Those codes would immediately get picked up by Honey and then they'd be used.
It would be picked up by Honey, and then that influencer, then this company is seeing that influencer as a bad marketing person, right? They're seeing their audience is not engaging, and then that company never comes back.
Hundreds of thousands of times, and you'd be like, all right, like not only does that negatively impact your business, it was for that audience, but we have no idea which podcaster we should continue to support.
Now, if you're someone who listens to podcasts, you probably know exactly what Chip is talking about here. When brands advertise on podcasts, affiliate links aren't always practical. Listeners could be running, driving, or doing the laundry without easy access to a computer. So, instead, brands will provide podcasters with a unique coupon code. And each time the listener uses that coupon code at checkout, the podcaster earns a commission, just like an affiliate.
Oh my god, yo, I was watching Family Guy on the hotel fucking TV on cable when I was in New York, and there was I forgot how often ads show on cable TV. Every 5 minutes there was ads, and it was for this off-brand, it wasn't Dollar Shave Club, it was like an off-brand Dollar Shave Club. It spammed that ad a million times, and it spammed the same eugenics ad every time. And it was this old fuck that used to be in the MLB that was like, yeah, like my dick doesn't get hard anymore, and then I used eugenics, and like now I'm a big man again. I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I watching? And it was that ad over and over again. Bro, so listen, this is relevant to the Honey story. Trust me, I'm gonna whip it all back. And he didn't actually say that. It was like this guy lifting, and it's like, yo, Robert, you look big. And he's like, thanks, man. I've been using Nugenics. Total T. Total T. You know, men over 40, their fucking testosterone goes lower, so they need to use this, and it makes them stronger and shit. And then it flashes to this big burly man that's like really fucking hot, and he goes, and she'll like it too. And it's basically saying like, hey, your dick will fucking work again. And then I got Vietnam flashbacks to when I used to work at GNC, and they used to tell me that I should tell that to old men. And I was like, oh my god. Because when I used to work at GNC, they used to sell Nugenics. And part of the selling point was like, hey, if you can't get hard, like, this might help. But like, you gotta nonchalantly bring that into the conversation. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because every ad break was a Nugenics ad, but every Nugenics ad break had a different discount code. It was the same ad, but it was like, use code HUNT20, use code MAN40, use code fucking CASH10. And it was like, text this number or some shit. It was stupid. Did you use that? No, but I almost texted the company because I was like, dude, what the fuck would it respond with? It was a different code every time.
So these are not your typical coupon codes. Behind them, we have an influencer that's trying to earn a living, we have a business paying to promote their product, and there's usually a contract binding the two together.
Regardless, I gotta get over it too, man. And she'll like it too. Just say it.
Honey will step in, leak the codes to users, disrupting that business relationship. The result? Not only do brands end up losing money from the leaked discounts, on top of that, they're now forced to pay undeserved commissions to the influencers whose codes got leaked. It's easy to imagine how quickly something like this could spiral out of control. In fact, one business owner on Twitter reported losing $100,000 from this exact issue. And situation for everyone involved. But not all businesses are affected equally. Honey's actions are especially devastating for small businesses that lack the resources of larger brands. The big retailers can push back. They have dedicated marketing teams, advanced analytic tools, and the legal muscle to respond. Smaller businesses, on the other hand, don't have that luxury. So when a multi-billion-dollar company like PayPal piles on more obstacles, it's not just frustrating, it's downright predatory. In fact, Made in Cookware CEO Chip perfectly summed up the devastating impact Honey's actions can have on a small business.
When you're in the early stages of building a business, you're in the stage of, will this company work? Is there product market fit? How do I scale this thing? Can the economics work, right? And so all the things you talked about, these discount codes and kind of removal of attribution and killing margin, like those really affect the early stages of a company. From everything from where do I put the next dollar in to make sure I can survive, down to you're taking 10, 15, 20% of my sales without me wanting it. And we have digital marketing costs, we have shipping costs, we have all these stacks of costs that not only are getting more inflated over time, like FedEx is raising their rates over time, warehousing.
Well, and being a small business is really hard because you already have to try and have competitive pricing to match other big retailers. And then when Honey's already slashing those codes, that you're still, in a profitable margin, but those codes are kind of making you really like tread the line there on like red and green in terms of profitability. Like it fucks you. Like that's why you don't really see small businesses anymore outside of like rural air, like very rural, that's a word. Really rural areas. Like when you're in the middle of nowhere, there's always like a local coffee shop and all this other shit. Or if you're in big cities, there's a mixture of like kind of like that in between town where you're that kid that hangs out on Walmart on Fridays. Like you never really fucking see small businesses anymore because those big companies that come in just steamroll everybody else. And now like that's hurting even more companies, especially in the online business where you're trying to fucking compete with Amazon and you're just getting fucked.
Costs have gone up, as you know, through inflation for the last 4 or 5 years, right? Like all the cost structures have been going up, and to have someone just stealing and compressing the actual revenue you want, like puts you small businesses in a real squeeze, and it's just really disappointing. And like, it doesn't even work because at the end of the day, like you need to make the numbers work, and if Honey is going to steal 10% of your revenue all the time, you're going to have to raise prices at the end of the day to make up for that, right? So it's not only not effective, but it makes it worse for the consumer, it compresses for the small business owner and margins, and she's like a really awful business model, and we've been so mad at them for so long.
Really sad. And Chip's point about the impact to consumers is especially important. If Honey's eroding profit margins from retailers and they're forced to increase prices, well, that ultimately affects consumers. Now, as you'd expect, these businesses don't just let these issues slide. Naturally, they reach out to Honey to complain, asking to be removed from the platform. And that, unfortunately, is where the story takes a much darker turn. You see, Honey is well aware of the inconvenience it creates for these online stores. So when they inevitably reach out to Honey, asking to be removed, does Honey oblige? Of course not. Instead, Honey goes, how about this? We'll give you full control over which coupons go live on our platform, but only if you partner with us. I kid you not.
That's like some Monopoly Man shit. Like that's like, that's actually crazy. Like, we're not gonna take your shit off, but we will let you put codes, but you have to give us a cut.
In fact, Chip was kind enough to share his email exchanges with Honey from 2020, and you need to see it because holy shit, it's bad. Now, it is a long email chain, so I'm not going to read the entire thing, but you're welcome to pause to read the bits I skimmed over. Hi, I am the CEO of Made in Cookware. Please remove us from your app. You've scraped a private friends and family code from our checkout and put it on the platform for others to use. We've lost a bunch of revenue. 4 days later, Honey responds with, hi Chip, thanks for reaching out. Honey supports over 40,000 stores online, and we always prioritize protecting the Honey experience for users by supporting available stores and displaying available codes. We can absolutely remove the code in question. In order to protect the Honey experience for our users, we typically do not remove codes unless we have a working relationship. I mean, right off the bat, they're basically saying, we won't compromise the experience for our users unless you do.
Well, what does the working relationship entail?
Pay us. Classy. We'd love to discuss how we can work more closely and partner with your brand. Chip replies the same day, we don't offer affiliate deals to coupon sites. We'd like to be removed from your site and extension completely. With the sales pitch not going to plan, Honey brings in the global partnerships manager, Kelly Rodick, who explains to Chip that,
Hi, Chip. Jumping in here. Oh my god, bro. The fucking email formality bullshit. Like, I get emails like this where they're like, hey, we can really increase your views. By the way, my name's Brian. Nice to meet you. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Just talk to me like I'm a regular person, bro. Hi, Chip. Jumping in here. Name's Kelly, and I work on the partnerships team here at Honey. I know this must be a headache, and I'm happy to. What is this fucking cookie cutter ass response, bro? It's like that's why people hate customer service representatives because they're literally reading a fucking slot in front of them on like what to say in response to you. Holy shit.
his leak code was added through Honey's user-generated coupon functionality. No surprises there. She completely ignores his request to be removed from the platform, only offering to remove the leaked employee discount. Chip replies the same day, a friends and family code was listed on your site. That was an internal code meant for a small group of people that was never published anywhere. Our whole site can't be removed from your app. Honey only responds a week later, confirming they removed the employee discount, but again, completely ignores Chip's request to be removed from Honey. Chip responds immediately, pushing for an answer, but they ignore his email completely. A month later, and Honey leaks another private discount code. Hi, please remove from your app. That is a private code behind a private employee perk login. This should never be public. I don't understand how you feel taking a private employee perk and making that public to the world is helping our business.
Kelly Rodak is just dealing with piss, motherfucker.
Honey responds confirming they removed the code.
Hi, Chip. Hi, Chip.
But instead of taking responsibility, they try shifting the blame onto Chip, suggesting his employees might be responsible for
Chip, is it possible that a maiden codeware employee is a Honey user?
sharing the code with Honey. But given what we know about their system, I'm willing to bet Honey were responsible for the leak.
Bro, it's like that fake ass. It's like being fake nice. Like, I hate that. I'd rather somebody be a dickhead than, like, fake being nice.
Not Chip's employees. Honey then suggests that Chip creates single-use codes for each and every employee, essentially making it his responsibility to fix a problem they created in the first place. I would be fuming if this were my business. 2 months later, and another private code gets leaked. Once again, Chip asks to be completely removed from the platform, and this time, Honey finally addresses the question. We proudly host a
Yo, lock in, bro. Stop asking me what's my go-to Wawa order price. A panini. Oven turkey. Pepper jack cheese. If I could get mac on it, I would. Garlic sauce as well. It was amazing. Then I'm probably going to go... What else? I mean, it really depends. You know, the drinks up for grabs. It could be a Propel. I could be getting, like a vitamin water. I could maybe not even get a drink, you know, or like a sugar-free.
consistent shopping experience for all Honey shoppers who rely on our shopping tools. Therefore, we cannot disable Honey for individual stores and never have.
Would you ever do an ad for Cash App? Brother, why are you asking? I've done 10 ads for Cash App. Lock in!
Never have, huh? Well, that's interesting, because it just so happens that Andrew from Truger Texture Supply also shared his email exchange with Honey. And would you believe it? He was dealing with the exact same Honey employee as Chip.
Hi, Andrew. Thank you for your patience. I'm so sorry that you had an upset experience with our platform, Honey. I'm here to make sure that you love our product and that we can show that we love you. I'm sorry that we leaked your 90% off code that's only for disabled veterans. We're not going to remove it. What we could do is partner with you and then we'll remove it. We're going to be taking 10% of your annual revenue. Does that sound like a good deal? Best. Yeah.
And while Honey attempted the same sales pitch with Andrew,
We understand merchants may have coupon codes that are exclusive to a certain audience, but are happy to work with you to create a solution that is mutually beneficial for both you and Honey users.
they did eventually remove his store from the platform. So yes, it is possible, and yes, they have done it before. Once again, we've caught Honey in yet another calculated and deliberate lie. And make no mistake, it was deliberate because this employee, Kelly, confirmed the removal of Andrew's store just 1 month before assuring Chip that Honey had never removed a store before. Honey clearly has the capability to remove stores, they just choose to enforce that decision selectively. Keep in mind, Honey knows exactly how many of their users are visiting a given store and how much they are spending. So quickly
what the fuck is there's honey codes on Epic Games where you're getting fucking percent off on V-Bucks?
Many of their users are visiting a given store and how much they are spending. So I'd speculate that this selective enforcement comes entirely down to which stores Honey believes will make them the most money. Now, for the record, I didn't even get through that entire email chain between Chip and Honey. It goes on and on. And this behavior is not an isolated incident. It's a pattern.
When merchants discover goods have leaked and then they want to clamp down on that, they go to these coupon extensions and plea and request to have their codes removed. And 9 times out of 10, the response is join our affiliate program and you'll have more granular control over that. And so I think merchants tend to feel a little bit as though they're being blackmailed or extorted, because you join the affiliate program and then you have to pay that coupon extension company every time somebody uses a code. And you're doing that in order to have them not share your code.
I mean, this is going to be one of the most fucked up business models I have ever seen. And let's be real about what's going on here. In my opinion, it's economic extortion. Just think about it. Imagine one day deciding to start your own business. You've saved up all this money and invested it all into this one big idea. You're taking on a huge risk. And as you navigate the daily struggles of running a business, a bad actor sneaks into your store without you ever noticing. They quietly start collecting coupons from your customers and start handing them out at your checkout counter. Then, one day, you notice a customer with a voucher that was clearly never intended for them, and you have absolutely no idea how they got it. But when you eventually catch the culprit and demand that they leave your store, they refuse, and there's nothing you can do about it. Knowing this, the bad actor leverages the harm they manufactured by strong-arming you into signing a partnership deal, where the only way to stop the damage they created is by paying them. Honey's business model starts to make a lot more sense now, doesn't it? It makes sense why they dragged 146,000 stores onto their platform and kept quiet about it, because by doing so, they wedged themselves between those stores and their customers, disrupting, interfering, and ultimately taking control over their coupon strategies. And the only way for those stores to regain some of that control is by paying Honey. I mean, why else would any of these stores partner with and pay Honey if they're already on the platform for free? The answer is simple. The stores don't pay for inclusion, they pay for exclusion, for damage control. It makes sense. Now, to be clear, I'm not suggesting that all of Honey's 35,000 partnered stores were coerced into joining their platform. I'm sure many signed up willingly. After all,
For the big ones, I mean, it really makes sense for like larger stores. Like if you're Amazon or fucking some other company that is, generating millions or billions of dollars of revenue with millions of customers.
Honey does offer a cashback program, which some stores genuinely like to offer users. And just look at the glowing case studies on Honey's website. Some of the numbers they throw around make partnering with Honey look like an absolute no-brainer. Increased average order value, reduced cart abandonment, that's music to the ears of any e-commerce store owner. But of course, if the benefits were truly as good as they say, you'd expect that brands who partner with Honey never look back, right? Well, here's a little statistic Honey doesn't want brands to see, and it's from their own